So now we are starting meditation. Today we will practice perception of psychic colors, and it will take half an hour. So sit in a comfortable posture with a straight backbone, neck and head. Everybody has to open the video so that I can see. Keep both the hands in the posture of knowledge. Close your eyes softly with 5 Om sounds. We will start our meditation. Take a long and deep breath. Relax. Relax your entire body, mind and vocal cords. Make a resolution. I am practicing Praksha meditation for the purification of my psyche. I am practicing Praksha meditation for the purification of my psyche. I am practicing Praksha meditation for the purification of my psyche. The aim of Praksha meditation is to see yourself through yourself. The first step of meditation is relaxation. Concentrate your mind on each of the parts of your body. And give suggestion to be relaxed. Start your concentration from the toe of the right foot. Allow your mind to spread throughout the toe. Suggest to the muscles and nerves to relax. 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 Experience the resulting relaxation and pass on to the other parts of the right foot, the other toes, sole, heel, ankle, upper part of the foot, calf muscle, knee, thigh, and buttocks. See each and every part. Experience all the vibrations, functions, sensations. Now give suggestion to be relaxed. Relax. Relax. Feel complete relaxation in the right foot. Now concentrate on the big toe of the left foot. Allow your mind to spread throughout the toe. Suggest to the muscles and nerves to relax. Slowly and gradually experience the resulting relaxation in each of the parts of the left foot. Now relax the trunk from hip joint to the neck, starting with the back and front of the lower abdomen and the upper abdomen, going up to the ribs, front and back, the chest muscles, collarbone, up to the neck muscles. Give suggestion to be relaxed. Relax. Relax. Feel complete relaxation in the trunk part. Now relax both the hands from palms to the shoulders. See right hand, thumb, fingers, palm, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm and shoulder. give suggestion to be relaxed. Relax, relax. Now concentrate on the left hand. Thumb, fingers, palm, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm and shoulder. See each of the parts. Give suggestion to be relaxed. Relax, relax. Finally, relax the head from neck to skull. Concentrate on throat, chin, jaws, lips, mouth, cheeks, and all the other facial muscles, nose, eyes, ears, temples, forehead, and skull. See each and every organ. Their functions. Give suggestion to be relaxed. Relax. Relax. Now experience that the whole body is completely relaxed. Retain the relaxed condition throughout the meditation session. Simultaneously experience keen awareness of your own self distinctly apart from the body and maintain the awareness. Now we'll focus on color meditation. Maintaining the motionless posture and relaxed condition of the body. Visualize everything around you, including the air itself, colored bright green. With your mind's eyes, visualize everything around you, including the air itself, colored bright green. Take a deep breath, and as you slowly inhale, visualize that you are breathing long streams of green air Repeat this breathing exercise several times, each time inhaling green air. Continue this exercise for a few seconds. Now focus your attention on Anand Kendra, the psychic center for bliss, located near the heart, and visualize bright green light radiating from the center. Your full attention should be used for visualization of green light emitting from the center. If the light does not appear or vanishes after appearance, do not be disappointed. Intensify your effort for visualization. In case there is a distraction and your attention wanders, return it gently but firmly to the visualization of color. Bright green color. Now visualize that the green light radiating from the Anand Kendra fills up the space all around you. The air that surrounds you is thoroughly permeated with green radiation. Visualizing the bright green color in your surrounding, repeat to yourself mentally the following words 3 times. I realize that I am free from my psychological faults and negative attitudes. I realize that I am free from my psychological faults and negative attitudes. I realize that I am free from my psychological faults and negative attitudes. Visualize this affirmation in bright green color in your brain. Now with your mind's eyes visualize bright blue color. Visualize everything around you, including the air itself, colored bright blue color. Take a deep breath, and as you slowly inhale, visualize that you are breathing long streams of blue color, blue air. Repeat the breathing exercise several times, each time inhaling bright blue air. Now focus your attention on Vishuddhi Kendra, psychic center for purity, located in the center of your throat. Visualize bright green blue color or light radiating from this center. Your full attention should be used for visualization of bright green blue light. If the light does not appear or vanishes after appearance, do not be disappointed. Intensify your effort for visualization. Now visualize that the blue light radiating from the Vishuddhi Kendra fills up the space all around you. The air that surrounds you is thoroughly permeated with blue radiation. Visualizing the blue radiations in your surrounding, repeat to yourself mentally the following words 3 times. I realize that my material cravings and desires are being brought under my conscious control. I realize that my material cravings and impulses are being brought under my control. I realize that my material cravings and impulses are being brought under my conscious control. See yourself as a strong, restrained person, self-restrained person, having strong willpower to control your unnecessary material desires. Now with 2 long breaths and Om sounds, we will conclude our meditation. Take a 2 long and deep breath, feeling your body is becoming active and full of energy. Making 2 Om sounds, we will conclude our meditation. Rub both the hands, keep them on eyes, and open your eyes gently. So, color colors were visible.
Very nice, Mandavi. It ends really very fast, ऐसा लग रहा है. लेकिन yeah, I could see the colors.
Okay. Then Aven was not here. Our meditation was Sachi.
It was very nice and amazing. Thank you.
Okay, so now Ramesh Parmar is with us for his yoga session.
Good morning, Mandavinam Swami Sampriji. Thank you, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning, Ramesh.
Good morning. What I'm going to do today, we are going to focus on postures for diabetes, right? We went through this presentation, but what I'd like to do is just review the focus, the parts of the body. This is excess sugar in the body. The goal is how do we burn that sugar? Insulin resistance in the body as well. So employing large muscles is one theme. Massaging pancreas is another theme. To keep these big themes in mind, what I like to do is share for about 45 minutes. We'll practice together, and then we'll have a revision session at the 15 minutes, where I like you to do these postures on your own, and I'll see if there's any changes required. I'll be reviewing the Zoom session while you're performing. So that way, any correction, because I'm not there in person, this is probably an optimal way to do it. So, so stimulating pancreas is massaging, stimulating is one area of postures, and the other is to go ahead and we want the muscles to absorb the glucose. So large muscles we are trying to deploy. Okay. Then we want to do restorative poses. So three categories of poses. So here is the just as a diagram. You're familiar with it. We'll practice it. This is the spinal twist, bow pose, cobra. You're very familiar with this. A frog, where you make it come inside the fist and press it against the navel area, and then come into the starting pose is Vajrasan, and then you bring your torso down. The head need not be on the floor. The head and the heart is better to be at the same level so that there's no onrush of blood into the head, as a precaution. Then triangle pose. It's a stretch as well as massaging, stretching the sides, abdominal area, and also massaging the kidneys as well, because we are bending. Of course, the sun salutation, overall complete stretch, and Tadasana, mountain pose, seated forward bend, warrior one. Because our legs are going to be firm, we are trying to use up all the stored energy, burn more sugar, right? Wind relieving pose, Pavan Muktasana. There were some questions about Viprit Karni. When you're doing legs up the wall or on the ground, you need not bring the torso. torso could be flat, depending on the person that you're working with, how high is the, we talked about BP yesterday, but here this is a Vipassana. You can do it on the floor as well as on the wall. Of course, the child pose and Savasana. Just as a precaution, the balancing poses, you need to make sure prevent any falls. You don't want the blood sugar to drop. So if you're working with folks with this condition, have them check their sugar. Avoid the hot yoga because dehydration could cause a significant spike in the sugar level as well. And don't be careful. Don't do full inversions that increase the eye pressure, creating further challenges with the eyes. Here is a summary of the various poses. So we are going to practice all these poses today. The order may be different, but I just want you to have it in mind. We start with, say, mountain, go to sun salutation. So let us do that, and we'll take it as we progress, and be mindful of. You already know the pose, so now you can be more mindful of what's happening with the body, right? Which area you're focusing. So let me go ahead and start. You may want to get up as well. So you've been seated, so let's do some warm-up. And I'm not looking at you. We'll do it for some time, finish one round of poses, and then I'll request you to do it on your own. So let's swing by the waist, around the hip area. And now can start tapping your thighs, knees, calf muscles. Keep tapping ankles, your feet. Keep traveling up. Keep tapping, energizing, activating the stomach, back and the front, chest, heart, lungs, shoulders, and release, relax. Tadasana, I really want you to be prepared to stand up and now feel where the weight is on the ball of both feet, or on the front of the ball or the heel. Evenly distribute the weight, okay? And then let's take both the hands by the side, the shoulders going back, chest projecting, okay? And then shift your weight to the balls of your feet. And stretch up, just you're standing on the balls of the feet. Just hands up by the side for now, and down. Now you're using the quad muscles, your legs, you're really strong, right? Chest is opened up. And come back, I'm up on your tippy toes. You'll be able to balance it more, and down. Do one more time. Chest is opened up, palms are facing forward. You're on your tippy toes, on the balls of the feet. You're going to maintain balance as well. You're not going to lose it because your legs are firm and your torso is also straight. And release. Now we are going to inject the hands into it, right? Legs, a few inches apart. So open your chest again, palms facing up. Then you're basically taking both the hands up, Don't lose the chest. Make sure chest is open. Shoulders are relaxed. And the hands are up in the air, palms facing up. And now shift the weight on your tippy toes and breathe in and stretching, stretching, stretching. And exhaling, coming down. Inhaling, stretch, right? You're taking prana, oxygen, and your body is stretching. Let's do one more time. This time we're going to interlace our fingers when we're at the top. Hands by the side, palms facing up. The weight is on the balls of the foot, front part of the foot. Hands going up. Make sure the hands are close to the ears. Interlace your fingers. Look up. Maintain balance. And release. The reason we lose balance is first, the legs have to be firm. Second, your hips have to be in alignment. If they're back or forward, then you're out of balance. Hands also have to be. If they're in one line, then you'll be able to hold the pose longer. Right? Simple pose, but a lot of minor attention. If you pay, you'll see, okay, what's happening. Let's do one more time. Classical. Interlace the finger. Stretch up. Inhale. And come on your tippy toes. Keep stretching. Engaging your quads, the legs. You will be able to stay here for even 10 more seconds. On 1. Continue breathing. And exhaling down. Right? You will be able to maintain balance if you take your time, focus on areas. Let's start. Continue with sun salutation. There are a lot of nuances in sun salutation. Center of the mat, both the legs together, hands by the side. Always be cognizant that you want to keep your chest open. For any ailment, it doesn't hurt to, or no ailment. You're taking a lot more prana, a lot more oxygen. Palms facing forward. Inhale, exhale. Prayer pose. Inhale, stretch up, arch back. Your quads, the leg muscles are very strong, great foundation for you to maintain your balance. Arch your back. Exhaling, forward bend. Again, the legs are very firm. If you have to bend the legs, fine. Bring both the palms on the ground and straighten the leg as much as you can. Right leg back, right knee on the ground. Look up. Other leg back in the plank. So the plank, the weight is distributed. The weight is on your legs as well as your arms. You could stay here for a long time if the weight is properly distributed. Exhaling, lowering the body, just hips in the air. Cobra, where the palms on the ground. Come up as much as you can. The hips have to be on the ground. The moving away from the shoulder, from ears. Shoulders moving away from the ears. Inverted V, downward facing dog, walking in place. Just visualize somebody is holding your hips and they're pulling away from your hands. The heels are on the ground. The head is towards the toes. It's going to touch your legs. Left knee on the ground. Right leg comes up, comes forward. Look up, opening the hip. Other leg, left leg forward. Stretch up, arch back. Release, relax. I'm intentionally doing it slow so that every step you can feel what muscles, what areas you want to focus on. Right? Is it a stretch? Is it a strengthening? Is it both? Let's do one on the left leg side. Inhale, exhale, prayer pose. Stretch up, arch back. Forward bend. Left leg back. Open your hips. You're ready for sprint. Looking up. Breathing, prana, oxygen. Hold the breath. Other leg back in the plank. The weights is very distributed. Your hips are, once your quads, the legs are strong, your hips are not going to sink. The reason they sink is because your weight is not distributable. If you distribute your weight, front of the body and lower part of the body, upper part and lower part, you are going to maintain a perfect plank. Lower the body, exhale, just hips in the air, cobra, shoulders away from ears, smiling. Don't hesitate to smile in every pose. Candid camera, inverted V, downward facing the dog. Make sure the heels are touching the ground. The hips are up, away, going away from your head. Head is coming towards the toes. Feel the stretch as well. Your heart is lower. Right knee on the ground. Left leg comes forward. Getting ready to sprint, opening the hips. Other leg comes forward. Stretch up, arch back. Release, relax. We have discussed about and demonstrated the different modification based on where you are. You may want to put the knee down, for example, in the plank. Okay, listen to your body, do what is you feel appropriate without getting hurt. I'm just doing this classical way, but you know the variation, you can adjust it accordingly. Okay, so we just did one round, and I want to make sure we get a chance to cover all the poses. And I'll go in the order that makes sense. Now we're going to lie down, and we are going to do wind relieving. Palms facing up. Now here also be aware. Palms facing up, which means automatically your chest is going to be projected out. It's opened up. The back of the hands is on the ground. Right? That way you can really take long inhalation, long exhalation. We are going to do the wind relieving pose, but before that, let's do a couple of warm-ups. We'll do the leg stretches. Bring both the hands close to the body, palms facing down. Engage the core. Straighten the leg and bring right leg up. Doesn't matter how high it goes. Keep the leg straight. The toes pointing towards your face. Down. Left leg up. Down. And now we are going to do getting ready for wind relieving pose. Right leg up. Bend the leg. Wrap the outside of the knee into your chest and feel the massage on the lower back. Idea is you're squeezing the abdominal area for the gas to come out, any accumulated gas to come out. Alternatively, or additionally, it's relaxing pose for your lower back, giving good massage. Straighten the leg with control. We'll bring it down. Om 7, Om 6, Om 5, Om 4, Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Release. Let's do the other leg. Left leg up. Bend the leg. Hug the knee into the chest. Now you're pressing the left side. They have the stomach on the left side. For the gas, if any gas you're trying to squeeze it and let it pass out. This is helping you, massaging your lower back on the left side. Straighten the leg, bring it gradually down. Om 7, Om 6, Om 5, Om 4, Om 3, Om 2, Om 1, release and relax. That was the wind relieving pose, one leg at a time. Now we're going to do both the legs. Now use the strength of both your arms, lift both the legs up, bend the leg, interlace your fingers outside of the knee, and press both the legs into the chest. And breathe. Straighten the leg with control. Om 7, Om 6, Om 5, Om 4, Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Release, relax. This time when you're relaxing, let's do Balakonasana, where the soles of the feet touching each other and the knees falling by the side. Palms facing up, another hip opening posture. This is in between the posture. Don't hesitate to take a break. In Savasana or child pose or anything that you'd like to do, but do take a break in between. With this gravity, the knees are going to come down. And straighten the leg. The next pose we are going to do is seat with the sun salutation. Let's do the legs up the wall. But in this case, either you can use the wall, or if you feel comfortable, strong enough. The key is, if you're not doing against the wall, your lower arm is going to, you is supporting you when you lift your leg up. So, and the core. So engaging your core, engaging your lower arm, you're lifting the leg as high as you can to the 90 degrees, toes pointing towards your face. This is very safe, right? We are not trying to, for many of the ailments, this is good. We don't need the hips to come up, if that's what the limit is. If it's required, you can support it by behind your thighs. You can use the belt. And if you want to say, I want to push my hips up, bend the leg, take both the hands, push your hips up, take both the hands, supporting your lower back, walking your hands, let's say, so that your torso is 45 degrees, and then straighten the leg. Toes pointing towards you. Bend the leg again, slowly come down, vertebra by vertebra. Use your lower arm so that you don't drop your back, and you slowly come down vertebra by vertebra. All these are very, very important details so that you don't get injured as well. Palms facing up, legs, toes falling by the side. Relax, relax. We are going to do seated forward bend. Always roll over to your right hand side in the fetal position. Use the palm and push yourself up. Okay, because we don't want to put additional load on the heart, so you're not coming up on the left side. You always come up on the right side. So we are going to do seated forward bend. I'll do one leg at a time. So stretch the right leg, bend the left leg. Let me just face towards you. Left leg, so the soles of the left foot is resting near the thigh. Stretch both my hands in the air, and now my hands are stitched to my ears, and I'm going to bow down from the bend from the lower back. Right, the hands are going to move in sync with the head, and then let the hands drop wherever, either on the calf muscles, ankle, toes, whatever you're comfortable with. And breathe. And come up, relax, release. Change the pose. Left leg straight, right leg bent, the sole of the right leg resting near the left thigh. Stretch the arms, make sure the arms are relaxed, the shoulders are relaxed, but stretch enough. Back is straight. Bend from lower back. The hands are stretched to my ears. Bending from lower back. Come as low as you can without losing the hands. And then when you say, okay, I can't go no more, bring the hands down and let gravity pull you down. You can just, every exhalation, you're coming down and stretching, inhalation, stretching a little bit, exhalation coming down. Straighten up, release, relax. Stretch both the hands, both the legs, sorry. You can lift yourself up by putting both the palms on the ground if you just want to make sure you're seated correct. Stretch both the hands in the air. Straighten your back, straighten your head. I'm wearing a headset, so sometimes my posture, I may not be doing what I'm saying, but follow what my instructions are. And now my hands are stretched. We have done this. We are bending from the lower back. Makes it so much easier when you bend from lower back. And then the hands come down, and now the head comes down. And now I can hold it anywhere I like. I can. Ankles, toes. If you want, use the belt and keep coming down. Every exhalation, you're coming down a little bit more. Every inhalation, you're stretching. Exhalation coming down, inhalation stretching. Even micro adjustments. And sooner or later, you'll say, visualize to realize my head is touching my legs. Release, relax. That's the seated forward bend. We are going to do cobra and bow. Come on your tummy. One palm rests on the other palm. Your cheek is resting on the palm, on your hand, and the toes are touching, heels falling by the side. This is classical relaxation pose. Breathing in, the tummy pushes against the ground. Breathing out, relaxes, goes away from the ground. Visualize the perfect cobra that you want to have today. Forehead on the ground. Both the palms close to the body. Now make sure your shoulders are relaxed. And come up in the baby cobra using the strength of both the arms. Come down. You're going to come back up one more time and go in full cobra. And make sure the shoulders are away from your ears and smiling. Release, relax, rest your cheek on your personal pillow. Your back was curved, your arms were strong. These are the different parts of the body that you're activating, getting engaged. Now we move on to bow. And bow is where you're massaging the organs, the pancreas. You're going to massage the whole digestive area. So forehead on the ground, bend the leg, grab hold of the ankles, and now we come up by creating a counter stretch, legs going away from you, so the upper body will come up. And breathe and smile. And if you want, you can introduce a little bit of rocking. And release. Relax. Rest your opposite side of the cheek on your personal pillow and breathe. Relax. Let the heart rate come back to normal. Relax. Relax. I'm looking at it so that I can do it in particular sequence. Now we are going to do the cat-cow. Doesn't hurt at all. So now fingers are quite spread. I just want to show facing. Fingers are stretched. The index finger is pointing north, and the let's say the arms are, the elbows are in the back, arms are stretched out, and the hands are shoulder width apart. Head down, back comes up. Exhaling, inhaling, looking at the sun, arching your back down. Exhaling, your tummy is touching the back muscles. Inhaling, come where your back muscles are going to be touching the tummy muscle. It after, if you have had a long sitting on the chair, this is a good posture to create some mobility. Come into the Vajrasana. Toes are touching, knees power up. You can keep it close, or you want to keep it a little bit apart, your choice. We are going to do frog pose. Make a fist. There are multiple versions of frog pose. Let us start with easy one. Put your thumb inside your palms and press it against near the navel area. Press it against it and bend forward. The head is not resting. I'm going to get a block so that I can rest it on the block. Relax. A medium size, height, lower height, no block. Depends on you, where you are. This is the frog pose. Let's come up one more time. Open the fist, the hands, relax them. Take both the thumbs inside your palms. Make a fist. Press it against the opposite on the both sides of the abdominal of the navel area. Bend from the lower back. Come down. Rest the top of the head either on the floor or on the block, and relax. And breathe. Because you're creating a pressure in this mid area, massaging your pancreas, stimulating them. Okay, so that's one version of the frog pose. The other version is, it's not a bow, but it's starting is as a bow.
Ramesh bhai, going back to the frog one.
Yes.
I noticed that when I place my hands, my fist against the stomach, the navel area.
Yeah.
If I keep my elbows close to the body, then I'm pressing against my ribs. But
let it fall down. Let the elbows fall down.
You are doing it right, because the elbows have to be stretched out. So you're placing your fist sideways against your stomach. Is that right?
Yeah,
not
like
down.
this.
Not down. Not facing down, but sideways against the stomach. The fist is facing sideways.
Yes, sideways, not down. You're right.
Yeah,
sideways, correct.
Yeah, that's what I noticed.
The other thing I would suggest is you make a mental note of this. So the flow of the class, thank you, Rakesh Bhai. So the flow of the class, we can maintain it because we will have a 15 minutes of review session.
Sorry.
So we are going to do the frog where we start with the bow, but it's actually not a bow, right? You bend the legs and then bring the heels toward the floor and then bring the upper body up. This is another variation of the frog. With me? Try it. Upper body comes up as much as you can. The heels are coming, so the legs are by the side. Heels, you're bringing it close to the ground, pulling away, pulling towards the ground. And release. Another variation of frog pose. Okay, multiple variations, and this could be also for opening the hip, where you widen your legs as much as you can. Let me face it this way. Widen. Okay. No, I want to rest on the yoga mat. Again, only if it's possible, do it. And the toes, the feet the toes are on the going out, and the upper body is coming down. Ready to jump like a frog. And do it from the back. Just I don't want to show my back, but for demonstration purposes, wider your legs are means your hips are going to open more. If the closer they are, which means we have to continue working on it, so your hips will open up. Again, water frog version, you're comfortable with this simple version, pressing against, doing the bow variation, or legs on the side. I shared with all the three and the side. Now, we are going to do the spinal twist. Spinal, both the legs are stretched. Right leg is vertical. Let me just face it to you. Keep it on the outside of the left leg. Hug the right knee. Stretch both the hands. Rotate your torso. Plant the right hand behind your back. Left hand hugging the knee, hugging the right leg, and looking over your right shoulder. Making with the attempt that, hey, I want to straighten my chest as much as possible. Release, relax. Chain the leg. Left leg is vertical. Plant it on the outside of the right leg. Hug the left leg. Stretch your hands. Move, rotate the torso towards left. Plant the left hand behind your back. Right hand outside the left leg, and creating a twist, looking over your left shoulder, where you're using the left hand to control your left side, left chest side, and right hand for the right side of the chest, and trying to straighten it, creating a counter motion, using the weight on the right hand to push the chest away, with the chest towards actually, and the left side away, and release, relax. That was a spinal twist. We are going to do the warrior. Warrior is put the hands on your waist. Right leg forward, left leg back. Okay. The leg on the back, that's where the weight is going to be. Okay. Chest is opened up. Take both the hands in the air. Then bend the right leg. Left leg is completely on the ground. Hands parallel. Twist. Oops. Twist it to the left, looking over the right hand, right finger, the middle finger. Engaging your core, the big muscles, the quads, and your hips are aligned as well. Straighten the leg, change the side, where, I'm going to do it on the left side, where left leg is out, bend the left leg, parallel hands, and settle down. Come as low as you can. Look towards your left side, left middle finger. Weight is on the back leg also. When you come off the posture, use the weight on the left leg to straighten the right leg. Bring it for both the toes in the front, legs close to each other. I actually did warrior 2. My bad, I should do warrior 1. I was saying something is off. It's a sequence 1, 2, 3. For this session, we'll focus on 1. Anyway, we demonstrated 2. So let's do 1. Hands by the side, standing tall, and bend your legs a little bit. Straight, release, relax. You're doing gentle. I guess to engage the core muscles. Then we are going to do triangle, Trikonasana. Again, widen your legs as wider than your shoulder length, much wider. Right leg facing, maintaining a midline where the right leg, the heel of the right leg, is the center of the left leg. Hands parallel. Move to the little bit right. Squat, not squat. You shift to right. Right hand on the floor. Left hand goes in the sky. Looking at your hand, making sure your legs are engaged. Where you're pushing your right leg back, left leg forward. Right hip back, left hip forward. And looking and twisting. And keep going down. Once you are stable, then bring the head to the ear. Looking at your armpit. Release, relax, toes parallel, change the side, left toes facing the left wall, the right toes facing a little bit left, hands parallel, scoot to the left, bend to the left, rest the hand anywhere on the leg. The right hand goes up, look at your right hand, and then bring the right hand as close to the ear as possible, looking at the ceiling. And come up, hands parallel, bring the legs together, release, relax. So that was the list of postures for the diabetes. Now we'll do a revision for the next 10-15 minutes where I'll observe, I'll suggest a pose to do, and let us see. I'll monitor and see if there's any correction required. Okay. you have any question, please don't hesitate to ask now. Sorry, Rakeshji,
No problem.
I understand that they are trying to record, so they wanted cleaner recording without any.
Rameshi, Jai Jinendra.
Jai Jinendra. Tell me.
So, one question about the frog pose. So, we do with the fist, right? We do it with the fist. The other variation in which I do is with the palms as well. I just keep, palms on each other. Sitting
Palms
on
each other.
Yeah, like this. Here.
Let me see. Let me see. I don't see you.
So if I keep it against my abdomen here.
Yeah.
And then.
I have not looked at it, but I think idea is to create a pressure. If you do palms versus the fist, which will have a stronger pressure on your navel area, and having the fist will help. You're pushing against it. You're trying to stimulate, and organize. Yeah, stimulate and activate.
In the hands, the palms. Only thing is we don't go all the way to the.
That's okay. That's okay. That's not the that's not the focus. What is the focus? Massage your pancreas. That's the focus. Not like in a regular posture where your forehead has to touch the ground. You put a block. I was using a block. Okay, so let us see what posture we would like to do. I want everyone. Can you remove the focus from me? I don't know. I want to see everyone. How do you do that? I think somebody has pinned me. Let me see. Okay. All right, good. So please put your camera on, everyone. Okay, let us see. We can start with seated forward bend. Please do your seated forward bend. And again, so only if you have a video on, I can help and I can look at it. Okay, let's see. All right. Good. Bending from the lower back. Very good. Very nice. And come back up. I want you to all together come down together once. Like, let's just 1 second. Make sure your hands are stitched to your ears from the lower back until you can't go no more. At that time, hands you bring it to the legs. Okay. And let's try it one more time. Yeah. Make sure the chest is opened up. Yeah. Come down and forward bend. Yeah. Excellent. Be very mindful. Cyril, by your hands could be coming closer to your ears. And then keep the hands straight. That's good. Wherever they fall. That's right. And very good. And straighten up. Release. Relax. So if you're mindful of what part of the body we are working on, then you can focus and do that. Okay, let us do a spinal twist. You're seated, so let's try spinal twist. First, we are going to look over your right side. Okay, so let's do the right side spinal twist. Let's see what happens on the right side spinal twist. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Good. Come out. Narendra Bhai, you may want to do it on chair if you have a little bit of a restriction. Okay. Now it's okay, but in future, you may want to do it on chair. Okay. Let us do the spinal twist on the left side. You're looking over your left side. Okay. And one more point. Make both the hands up in the air move the torso, rotate the torso by the hip, full torso. That'll be much easier. And then you push it against. Shachiban is doing very well. Anitaji, your hand could be outside the leg. Bring it outside the leg. Then you're pushing that leg towards the center. Fantastic. Dinesh bhai, hand could be outside. Yogesh bhai, Rakesh bhai, you can keep the hand other way, outside. Release. Release, relax. You understand, right? The hands have to be outside the left leg or outside the right leg. That's giving you extra support so that your lower back is already twisted, and now you just have to focus on the upper back using the right hand or using the left hand, which depends on which side it is, right? Let's try the frog. Since you are seated, let's do frog. On the navel area. Narendra bhai, navel area. And both make a fist on and push it against the navel area and then come down. And have the block handy, right? In case Sachivan, you need to probably have a block also. That will help you. Yes, come down, Dinesh bhai. And good. All right. Let's do child pose. Before we get up, child pose. Try to visualize that, okay, your bottom is resting on your heel. Stretch your hands all the way. You know how far you need to go down, which means that hips have to open up a little bit. You may want to spread your leg a little bit, knees a little bit. That'll make it a little bit easier to come down. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. And come up. We are going to do warrior. And warrior is this diagram. I just want to share. But what I demonstrate warrior 2, just the hands are going to be in the air, right? Let me just right leg forward, left leg back. Right leg is bent. Hands up in the air. Right leg is bent. Maintain balance. Engage the quad muscles. You will not lose balance. And straighten the right leg. Come out of the posture. Legs together. Now switch the leg. Left. So let's stick with the warrior 1, Sheetal Ben, everyone. We'll stick with the warrior 1, not warrior 2. Warrior 2 is looking over. Here we're just taking the hands in the air, okay? That's it. But make sure shoulders relaxed, okay? Chest is opened up, shoulders relaxed. And the hands are close to the ear. Let's do the other leg, yes. Bend the left leg. Go as low as you can. The right leg is straight. That's your anchor. As low as you can. Make sure both the heels are on the ground. Don't take off the heels off the ground. Heels are on the ground. And release. Come back. Straighten the leg. Always use the back leg for support. Because the front leg, in this case left leg, was bent, it's probably natural to just shift back. So that your right leg, you put the weight on and then take the left leg off. When the leg is bent, you don't want to put too much pressure, right? If both the legs were bent, then its weight is distributed. So be aware, Anita Ben, when you try to come off. Coming in and coming off, make sure you don't get injured. Let us do, while we are standing, let's do a triangle pose. Triangle pose on the right side. Sorry, go ahead. On the right side. Very nice, Suril Bhai. Very nice. Dinesh Bhai, you're not in alignment. Aha. You. Okay, come back up. The issue is alignment. The issue here is alignment. You don't have to overdo it. You don't have to, hands doesn't have to come all the way down, but you want to maintain the alignment. Okay. I'm going to do right side. So my right leg is in line with the center of the left foot. Hands parallel. My hips are forward. I scoot to the right. Place my hand wherever they fall. Take the left hand in the air. Tighten up my right hip, right thigh so that it doesn't move. So I don't lose the balance. I don't lose the alignment. And the left leg, right leg is going to, I don't want it to go back. I want it to come forward, left side to go back so that I maintain the straight line as I come down. Alignment is the key. Practice in front of a mirror. So you will see what is happening. You can do the pose, but if you're not aligned, you may injure yourself. Right? Alignment is key. Let's change the side, right? Let me take a look on the side, on the left side. Let's see if you, in this side, your left leg is going to be pushing forward, right, left hip and right hip is going back to keep it straight. Okay. You're looking up, look at the ceiling, Rakesh bhai. Look at the ceiling, look at your armpit. Hand has to be higher. Bring it closer to the ear. Very nice, Sheetal man. Dinesh bhai, very good. I can see only a lower part of the body. Good, and come back up. So I highly recommend you practice in front of a mirror so you can see yourself, right? Change the different side, you can see yourself. Alignment has to be right. Sachi Ben, you need to also, the toes has to be facing outside, right? If you're doing on the left side, the left toes are facing outside. If you're doing right toes facing outside, right? So toes are key in this, so it gives you more stretch. Good. Any questions, comments? I think so that you get into this rhythm of saying that, okay, I always improve, right? By doing it in front of the mirror, I always improve. Any questions you have? Anyone, let me know. Any posture that you want to cover, either in diabetes or anything in general.
Ramesh bhai.
Yeah, Narendra bhai, bolo.
Only having like problem with when you bending the knees.
Yeah.
Right or
When
left
you are
knee.
when you are in the triangle pose you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
I mean, and don't, if it's hurting, don't do it. Do it to the extent you can.
Yeah.
So let's say knee issue, right?
Yeah.
So I have a knee issue, let's say. So I spread the leg and then rotate the foot towards the left side, hands parallel, scoot to the left, and I'm not bending the knee. That's it. I'm bending my torso alone. You're talking in this pose. We are not
Yeah.
bending the knee at all. You're not
Okay.
bending the knee. The leg is straight. It's only when you're trying to do the warrior, that's when the bending the knee.
Okay.
Warrior.
Mhm.
Okay, if you can't do it, just do a gentle bend. I mean, again, don't injure yourself. Do
Okay.
to the extent you can,
Yeah.
and
Thanks.
you'll build the strength. Okay.
Yeah.
Please practice in front of the mirror. That's the best way. You will be your own true.
Mhm.
You'll get a feedback, immediate feedback. So you'll say, okay, I need to adjust what areas. So now you have the foundation, you have the
Mhm.
information. You keep practicing, and you'll keep improving.
Okay.
All right.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. Stay warm. We'll see you next week. Jai
Thank
Jinendra,
you.
everyone. Any questions, let me
Thank you,
know.
Ramesh bhai. Thanks for presentation.
Super.
Thanks.
Jai Jinendra, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you
Ramesh
so
bhai.
much.
Thank you. Take
Thank
care.
Thank you
you.
so much.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.